morning and welcome to Saturday. Oh yeah, it's a new week. I would have liked to have thought we'd be on the up this week. We're not. We're not. Glenn's woken up and he feels lousy. He's got a cold. He's just not feeling great. I've suggested I'll wander down the towpath to get some fresh air. I'm sure he'll feel better. There's a cafe. I said, get yourself a nice coffee. Coffee, fresh air. He's going to come back feeling better. I know it. What am I up to? Let me show you. Muffins for breakfast. Oh, yes. Not any old muffins, though. Oh, no. Zoe muffins. So, I've got my blood glucose sensor on my arm. I've been scanning it loads. I'm like, eat something. I'm like, scan it. See what it does. I've got to eat these muffins within 15 minutes. And then the test is to see how my blood glucose reacts after the muffins. It's all very scientific. I've got a lot of testing to do today. It's not just the muffins. I've got a blood test and a poop test. Right, I've got to eat these 3 muffins within 15 minutes. It does say to microwave them for 20 seconds to make them taste better. We haven't got a microwave, so I'm just going to power through. We're just setting off. I ate those breakfast muffins. They were disgusting. I've done it now. Anyway, I've got fast for 4 hours from now. So, I'm just going to turn the cabin lights on while we go through the tunnel. Come on, let's go and join Mr. Warner on the back deck. So there's a boat ahead of us just going into the tunnel. I think we've got ourselves a bit of a convoy because there was one not far in front of them. It's a Saturday morning, busy tunnel day. Glenn was just saying he reckons this is about the 7th time we've done this tunnel recently. As we enter the tunnel, we see straight away there is a boat coming the other way. Last few times we've done this tunnel, we've been completely on our own. We just passed another boat. We had plenty of room down the sides. It was all very easy.
Light at the end of the tunnel. So we're just coming out of the tunnel. But guess what? Not me driving. Mrs. Warner's on the tiller. No messing. All the way through the tunnel.
I did it! I did that! I'm so happy. That was alright. Just turning the lights off in the cabin. We don't need those on anymore. Yeah, I'm well chuffed with myself. Everywhere is still looking very green. It's so hard to think that in a couple of months this is gonna all be gone. We're gonna be back to bare branches. Makes me sad.
I like a bit of wind.
You like a bit of winter cruising? Well, it's just started raining. The weather's taken a turn. I'm gonna make Glenn a bacon roll. There's only 1 roll left, but he can have it because I'm now fasting until my next lot of muffins. I'm just going to warm the rolls up because they're a little bit on the stale side. Oh, it's busy this morning. We're in a convoy of about 3 boats. I'm going to make Mr. Warner a cup of tea to wash that bacon roll down with. It's raining lots outside now. Nothing like a bit of wet weather boating when you're feeling rubbish. Mr. Warner's decided he's going to stop. The rain is very persistent. I'm about to take me lunch muffins now. I've popped them in the oven. I hope that's okay. Let's eat another 2 of these muffins. You never guess what? Our lovely neighbours at the boat club. They're now our lovely neighbours here too. We've just spent a lovely couple of hours having a cup of tea and a catch up. Now I'm uploading the video with no internet. Always a challenge. I'm going to make us some dinner, but neither of us are that hungry. So I said to Glenn, how about some cheese on toast? And Glenn says, have we got any Worcestershire sauce? I was like, Glenn, we've got better than that. We have some Henderson's relish. So time is cracking on and the video's not uploading, so we're having to take matters into our own hands. Taking the computer for a drive to find some internet. So here we are, driving around looking for the internet. We are 67% uploaded. We found internet at Marks and Spencer's at Toaster. We've also found walnut whips there. I'm logging these on my Zoe app. Well, Marks and Spencer's, it's been a joy. Video is now uploaded. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. It's a little breezy out there today. Who does that to come out? Our neighbours from the boat club, still more behind us. We're going to go and say hello to them. I think they're heading off today, so we'll wave them goodbye. And our friends, Jeff and Sally, they're returning from their 2-week holiday cruise and will be passing by, so they're going to stop in and say hello. So all about friends today. I've put the kettle on. I'm going to make Mr. Warner a bacon sandwich and we're just going to chill out today. That is the plan. Glenn's doing a bit of window cleaning. We've said goodbye to Linda and Roger, but just coming along the canal now, Jeff and Sally. So we're just strolling to the pub, aren't we? The pub is just across there. So we just got to go over the bridge and then we'll be there. This is what we call a roast dinner. Oh man, that looks so good, Glenn. The roast dinner we had, man, it was so tasty. The dogs were good as gold in there, they were. So after our delicious dinner, we came back, we've chilled out at the boat. We go around Jeff and Sally's. Play Uno. Now, Jeff is the Uno master. I'm a little bit competitive and I always want to win. Can never beat Jeff. So come on, let's go. See if I can beat him. All right, Jeff.
I ain't saying nothing. Because if I say something, I'm going to lose, aren't I?
Do you normally win?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
I
You're
can't.
just a bad loser.
I can't remember a time where you've lost. You're always
lost. I
I
winning.
haven't even got the old book now.
Oh.
She had her old book. She had all the scores in
I
it.
did. I think it might be at home.
Hustle.
Jeff, we've played 2 games
Yeah.
and
I've scored 0.
on both games.
How much have you scored? It's 200 and something plus this lot.
This is not the start of my victory campaign that I was hoping for. It's going horribly wrong.
Actually,
What was my score?
Right, go on.
Out of 10 games.
the winner
Yeah,
is.
Dun dun
Who
dun.
do you think it is?
Me.
I think it's Jeff.
It's got to be. Bye.
It's Glenn.
No, right, you've been in there. You're rubbish. I ain't got, I did alright.
At,
So go on.
at 159.
Yeah.
Then it's Jeff at 168.
Oh!
Then me at 186.
And then.
And then Lisa at 477.
All the rest.
That was just a practice.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was practice. Now it gets serious.
Right, now we're going to.
Come on,
You've
Jeffrey.
done well. I'm taking it as a win.
Right. Come on.
There you go.
How we doing, Sally?
Lisa is first.
Oh, yes, she
She's
is.
winning.
Oh, she is. And the final scores are...
In last place, Jeffers.
No!
Jeff is last.
Would you believe it?
And
It's
then,
the second game, of course.
and then me.
Yeah.
And then Glenn.
Oh.
Who was winning till the last hand.
Yeah.
And our winner
Yeah.
is Lisa.
Yes! And the crowd go wild.
Yeah.
Good morning and welcome to Monday. Not any Monday. Oh no, it's Bank Holiday Monday. Have we got exciting plans today? No. We're both feeling a little low energy today. So, I'm going to do what you have to do when you wake up feeling a bit... I'm going to make a bacon sandwich. It's going to be delicious. Bacon sandwich consumed. Sun come out. All is well in the world. I've been zapping my arm with my Zoe blood glucose sensor lots of times. I think bacon sandwiches are going to be okay for me. What it does, now this is a very uneducated explanation. The food you eat, the sensor measures how it impacts your blood glucose. I've been testing it out by eating things like cakes, crisps, biscuits and wine. Yeah, I had wine yesterday. So I've been measuring how it works with that. It's important to know these things. It's busy this morning. Lots of boats coming and going. Mr. Warner's gone to do some shopping. I've asked him to buy me a book because I haven't got any craft project on the go since I finished those blankets. I'm desperate to get my sewing machine set up, but I'm going to have to wait till we got somewhere with a bit more room. So I've asked him to get me a book and I'm excited to see what he comes back with. Mr. Warner's just called me and said, will I meet him over by the car so I can help him carry the shopping? I was like, no problem. Come on, let's go. Mr. Warner's got the shopping. I'm just going to go back, see if he needs a hand carrying the other stuff. He seems to have got it all under control. Good choice, Mr. Warner. So we've had a boring dinner. It was just stuff that was in the fridge. It was pretty dull. I've decided, because I haven't been out much today, I'm going to go for a stroll along the towpath. Mr. Warner is down here watching TV, so come on, let's go. It's such a lovely quiet stretch down this way. But anyway, been for a stroll. Time to turn around, head back. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. Got COVID. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, I feel lousy. So I'm just going to spend the day in bed. I really couldn't be bothered to make anything for lunch. Well, I've had no breakfast. So I've had a raspberry jam sandwich and a Mr. Kipling's almond slice. It's not conducive to good health, but I ate it anyway. I'm going to make a cup of tea, get back to bed. Mr. Warner has returned with some mail. You know how much I love mail. It's cheered me right up. Also, I can't remember if I said thank you to Sue and Malk for sending a card. If I didn't, thank you, Sue and Malk. I thought about it about 3 o'clock this morning. I was like, I can't remember. Ah, the tears won't last forever, but the love will. To Glenn and Lisa, sending hugs, Mark and Judy Price in North Wales. Thank you. And there's another one. And this one come all the way from New Zealand. Oh, that's from Joe. Thank you, Joe. I'm gonna read this. Thank you. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. Still feeling poorly. I am hoping to do some work later today. I couldn't do anything yesterday. My head was like cotton wool. But today, I'm hoping once I've had tea, I will feel a little bit better. But I'm definitely planning to do some work today. So that's my plan. Or it seems like all the bad stuff is just happening this year. Having COVID, that's not the disaster. It just seems like one thing after another after another. There is one saving grace though. Thank goodness the funeral was not this week. It's next Wednesday. So that's good. Naomi has a week off and she'd got loads of stuff planned with the kids. And I was like, I will come and I will do those cool things with you. No, I'm not doing those cool things with her. We got a family gathering on Sunday. Don't know if I'll be able to go to it. I'm very moany. Anyway, I've just got up and put the kettle on. I'm going to make a cup of tea. That will make my throat better, I'm sure. I'll finish work. I'm about to eat some vitamin C. It'll be interesting to see how that impacts on my blood sugar. Right, I'm 6.6. Going to eat the orange. Well, it's a satsuma really, or a mandarin. It's a mandarin. Let's see what that does. Glenn, what are you doing?
Just rust-proofing the steps. I've been wanting to do it for ages, but I really want to get my angle grinder out, but that'll really annoy everybody.
Okay, so you're just doing it by hand.
I'm just scraping it and rubbing it down and putting the rust treatment on it today.
Well, I'll leave you to that. Unbelievably, it looks like my blood sugar has dropped since I've had the orange. I know, how bizarre is that? That's not what I was expecting. So I'm going to push this scientific experiment a little bit further. Oh yeah, with a victorious sandwich. So as expected, the cake
shot my blood sugar up. I mean, no surprise there. I don't want to make light of monitoring my blood sugar. People's lives literally depend on these. I don't want to do that, but it is just fascinating to me to understand what is happening inside my body when I eat things like cake and biscuits. For years I have known they're not good for me, but to see it in action is a whole different ball game. I have upped the veggies in tonight's meal and see what happens when I make something delicious. As you can see, I've got loads and loads of veggies and a small amount of rice. Here we go, Mr. Warner. Cajun rice. Good morning and welcome to Thursday. Still feeling rubbish and I'm really sad today. Just fed up of feeling poorly, fed up of rubbish stuff going on. I hate making vlogs like this, I really do. You know, everybody, well not everybody, some people have a friend and that friend always has drama going on and there's always something. Well, for many years I prided myself in not being that person, and yet this year, and you've seen it, you've tuned in week after week to see me go from one thing to another to another. Man, it must be exhausting for you guys. Oh, so today I'm going to do some work. That'll make me feel better. Work always makes me feel better. How lucky am I that my work makes me feel better? I did an experiment this morning, blood sugar experiment. I had to eat 3 slices of white bread. Talking about that white bread experiment reminded me to check my blood sugar. And look what it's done. 3 slices of white bread did that. Well, good afternoon to you. My mood today has been as grey as the weather outside. It's currently raining. This morning I worked, this afternoon I snoozed. I've just been grumpy, I really have. Anyway, I'm making the easiest dinner ever tonight. So I've got in here some potatoes, some green beans and some cherry tomatoes. And I think they're having a laugh at cherry tomatoes. I mean, they were huge. I've got some chicken and I've got about half a jar of pesto. This recipe should have red pesto, but I've only got green and it's going in. I've cheered up just a smidgen. I'm watching Elliot and Matt on their live stream. Check out Elliot and Matt's channel. I'll put a link in below. They make me smile, make me very happy. I'm about to dish up some delicious dinner, which hopefully is just gonna make me feel better. That's what I need. Tomorrow I need to wake up and just feel better. Good morning to you and welcome to Friday. I'm
not
feeling...
any Friday, is it?
It's not any Friday. No. What Friday is it?
It's the 1st of September.
It's the 1st of September, new month. New month. Today's going to be a better day than yesterday. Yesterday was so rubbish. I felt so poorly yesterday. Bad day. It's going to be a good day. I'm still ill. Still poorly. Still not leaving the boat. Still got 2 lines on the COVID test. But yesterday my lines were so thick. It was as if someone had drawn them on with like a marker pen. Glenn brought home some letters yesterday. And I was so poorly, I couldn't even open the letters. I was just like, oh, I'll do it later. That's unlike me. You know I love a letter. How beautiful are those stamps? A star is born. Dear Lisa and Glenn, just couldn't find a card for twins, but still wishing you and your family lots of joy and happiness with love. And that's from Annie, a faithful watcher of the vlog. Thank you, Annie. And thank you for the lovely stamps as well. And this is also from Annie. Dear Glenn and Lisa, with love, Annie. Thank you. There is another letter, but I've got a feeling this might be a response from the letters that I send out. So this, I don't even know who it's from. I've just peeked in and it's a letter. So I'm going to reseal that and I'm going to open it properly and read it on letter writing day. Also known as my most favourite day of the month. Zoe, how am I doing? There's these blood sugar experiments that you do. And yesterday I had to pick a carbohydrate. And I picked breads. There was bread, rice, you pick which one you want, and then it gives you the quantity. And I had to eat 3 slices of white bread. Today I've got to eat for breakfast 4 slices of bacon. Happy days. Tomorrow, just a feeling, I think I eat the bread and the bacon together. So yeah, 4 slices of bacon coming up. The rain has stopped and it is a little bit of a grey day, but nowhere near as bad as yesterday. Well, here's my 4 slices of bacon. They were so thin they all fell apart in the pan, but I'm sure they'll taste delicious. I'm still limited to the confines of the boat. That's completely self-imposed, but I just don't want to give this to anybody. We are moving today. We're moving to our new mooring and I'm looking forward to sitting out on the back deck.
Fire up the Quattro.
Let's get going. I've got some work to do today, but I'm going to sit out on the back deck while we travel on, get some fresh air into my lungs, see if I can feel a bit more with it. There's been lots of funeral communications this morning, telephone calls, emails, conversations, mainly relating to the music that we're having at the funeral. Glenn's mum listed her favourite songs, so that was clear and that's fine, but it was about the order of them, and it's caused Glenn so much distress this morning because he so desperately wants to get it right. In the end, I just had to say to him, Glenn, the fact that you care so much about getting this right is enough. That's it, that's enough. We're just reversing, so there is a winding hole just behind us, so Glenn is just traversing backwards. Obviously we only need a tiny spot to turn round in. This garden here next to this winding hole is the most fun and beautiful garden I've ever seen on the network. Complete with monkeys. Beautiful little boat there. Gorgeous gardens and planting and trees, and there's even a giraffe or 2 down the side. It is absolutely stunning. We got a baby giraffe, mummy giraffe. Actually, there's a daddy giraffe just down there as well. Just look at that planting. How gorgeous is that? It's like a tropical paradise. Anyway, off we go, past Bugbrook Marina. We're on our way to Gayton, where we are going to be moored for the next 6 months. It's going to be strange knowing that we're in a marina for a long term. And in 6 months' time, we'll be back from our America trip. Lots of blackberries on there. It's so lovely to be outside. It feels so good.
That is a big group of swans. Family all together. That's seven cygnets.
Here we are at the top of the Northampton Arm. Gonna stop at the services. Right, we're just at the services. Glenn's dealing with that. I've just got my computer out. I'm working this afternoon, and we're only a couple of minutes from Gayton, but Glenn's gonna sort that out because I'm staying in the boat. So we're here, we're moored up. I have no idea where we are within the marina because I haven't been outside the boat, but the sun's come out and all is good. So we've got a neighbour.